for all that effort of making a fancy meal, you spent 15 hours making this dinner. I'm quite content with a block of cheese. I was okay with him burning store-bought bread, but this is good homemade bread. Why would you ruin the bread? There is still not enough sodium here to represent Pirate Software's tears. Salmonella. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Slot Channel. It is I, once again, filling in for Inky, Makari, and I am being joined by my bestest of friends, Tia Singer. Say hi, Tia.
Yellow.
Now, Tia here isn't always around, unfortunately, and as such, it is my obligation for my best friend to save a bit of content that I've been meaning to react to for a while for this beautiful goblin. As if you can't treat your friends with benevolence and the most delightful friendship, what can you do? And there is nothing more delightful than what I have specifically saved for this goblin today. So, Tia, are you excited for what I've got for you?
Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby.
Damn straight. So sit back, relax, because we are going to go on a whirling dervish of cringe. Yeah, it's going to be cringe. Whoa, oh my god, Dr. Coomer? Well, Dr. Coomer, it's a good thing you're here, because I know that you, as the person you are, being American, are very, very stupid. So I have brought you a list of videos by a very informational content creator known as How To Basic, who puts out the best how-to guides to allow us to know how to do 5-minute crafts and how to go about our lives in a much more functional fashion. So Tia, are you ready to learn how to basically do everything?
Hello, Gordon.
God damn it, Tia. You're supposed to be responding, not being a goober. So,
yes.
being that you are American and you don't know how to cook, I'm going to present to you one of the
hang on.
Oh, you got something to say, Tia?
Slander. That's slander. I absolutely do know how to cook. You know I know how to cook. I send you cooking videos.
Yes, but you cook me instead. I mean...
It doesn't take much.
Okay, but I'm going to show you. So one of the most fundamental things that I learned when I was in university is that most university students can't even toast bread. So I think it's really important that for your education and chat's education, that we all start with the basics. So we're about to learn how to toast bread.
Bread. This is one of the easiest.
Take notes, Tia. Take notes. There's gonna be a test on this.
Surprised that you even clicked
okay,
on this video.
okay.
There's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. Everyone needs help from time to time.
Damn straight.
Simply follow.
Especially like talking about those like university students. I have horror stories of when I was in university accommodation. So I went into university a couple years later than most. I was like 2 or 3 years older than most people in my university course. And oh my god, I swear, some of these people that I shared accommodations with had been raised and coddled by their parents so much. There were some of these kids that would literally leave their plates outside their room expecting other people to take it to the kitchen for them.
Seriously?
Yeah. No, like anyone who's been to university accommodation can probably attest to this. It is like the ultimate definition of where kids learn their life lessons from, because so many of these kids have been coddled by their parents and expect other people to do everything for them. I shit you not, I had to teach people how to cook in this place. There were people there who didn't even know how to make beans on toast.
I cannot even begin to imagine that as somebody who has literally been self-sufficient for more than half of their life.
So
right.
I'm going to tell you 2 horror stories. There was, I'm going to tell you one of these horror stories now, and I'll tell you the other horror story at the end of this video. So these people, some of these kids were so uneducated in life lessons that one of these kids, so about a few months into living in this accommodation, there was a girl at the far end of the corridor of rooms. And we, up my end of the corridor, we started to smell something. And you know, student accommodations, not everything is going to be the best of smells. But this was like notably more rancid. Like it wasn't the typical mustiness of just unwashed ash cheek. This was like rot. This was actual rot. And it got to the point where we had to call the front desk after like a couple, like we thought maybe it was just like a thing and it would disappear after a while. No, after 2 weeks, the smell was only getting worse. So we had to call the front desk to be like, hey, we think somebody's fucking died in this room. Can you go in there and check for us? So they're like, yeah, sure, but we've seen them coming in and out, so we're just gonna have to explore the smell of things. So they come up to do a welfare check, and at the time I was there to sort of see what was going on. And when they opened the door to the person, we weren't allowed in, but the staff members who were there doing the welfare check were. And at the second they opened the door, that smell of rot hit us like a fucking brick wall. And no, the girl herself was really well kept. Like, she's hygienic. She wasn't a problem. However, her room was piled to the roof with pizza boxes, McDonald's boxes, plates, towels, tissues. She, in the 5 months of living there, had not cleaned her room once. And the smell of rot was the smell of decomposing fast food. It was so bad that they had to replace the furniture in her room and the carpet. And she was then moved to a different floor.
Ugh.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why students need to have a little bit of life skills. And that most of these kids who go to university never have those life skills to begin with because their parents fucking coddle them. Now, I have another story, but I will tell that after we've watched a few of these videos. Because these videos are here to help educate us to make sure we don't end up like her. Okay? So let's learn how to butter toast. We'll start simple.
You can manage that, you stupid
God, thank you for the gifted membership, Score.
Loading the bread into the
Okay,
toaster,
guys, take note. Get bread. Get bread. Everybody get bread right now. I will get bread, and you should get bread. As part one of our instructions, get bread.
To the highest setting, pulling down the lever, and simply waiting.
Okay, get bread. Step 1, get bread. Step 2, crank it. Step 3, toast. Toasted. Get toasted. What?
It's burnt. Let's start again.
I mean, to be fair, need I remind you again that I legitimately had to I had to help people learn how to make beans on toast in my university accommodation. They didn't understand the concept of how a pan worked. They couldn't understand how heat on pan made beans get hot.
Again, load in the bread.
So this is, as much as a parody as this may be, it's actually what?
The bread. Reduce the set.
And this is like classist society is a mistake.
This is actual footage of me watching people cook food in my student kitchen.
It's burnt. Reduce the set. Down the lever. It's burnt. Reduce.
What is this guy doing?
Burnt. Reduce the set. Down the lever. It's burnt.
Wait, this is how to basic. This is just what it's like.
It's at this point you realize that you need a different toaster. Your toaster is inhabited by the soul of P. Diddy himself because it keeps burning the unvirgin toast.
Down the lever.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure we've all had this experience, right? Where you're like, it's like buying bananas. You look at the bananas, they're fresh. Look away for 5 seconds, and they're brown.
Still burnt. There must be something wrong with this bread. Try different bread. Load in the bread. Down the lever. It's burnt. Try different bread.
I know what fucking bread that was too. That's what's fucked up. That was Dave's.
Yeah. And you want to know what? Like, I love the fact that How To Basic has an entire studio just dedicated to butchering food.
I can't imagine that.
The funny thing is, there's people in my chat who've probably never seen How To Basic that actually went into this thinking, golly, we're going to learn so much about cooking today. And now they're thinking, what's he doing with that bread? Oh my god, that's so crisp. That is carbon. That's not burnt. That's carbon.
Okay, but
that's
come on.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark of bread.
Okay, but come on. Like, come on. Those sound bites right there.
Doesn't work with store-bought bread. Let's make our
Oh
own
my god. Expecting university students to know how to make bread?
1 teaspoon salt.
If it doesn't come in a wrapper, they don't understand that it exists.
Thoroughly mix. 1 egg. Mix. 3 cups all-purpose flour. Mix.
And you want to know so for context, I haven't watched a How To Basic video in a very long time. But what I find hysterical is that originally, How To Basic had no concept of culinary skills. And just from the process of making these videos, he's actually learned how to make a lot of really good food just from shit posting.
Oh, yeah.
Knead dough. Roll into a ball. Cover with a tea towel for 30 minutes.
Oh my
Place
god,
in
that
pan.
bread got
Place
puffy.
in oven. Bake at
Just like me.
175 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes.
No, I don't know what
What?
that means. Shut up.
You idiot! How To Basic, more like how to fuck it up. This is annoying me. This is annoying me. I was okay with him burning store-bought bread, but this is good homemade bread. Why would you ruin the bread?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Patent pending nerd rage. I mean, there are some people who legitimately eat bread that is carbon. And to those people, you are chaos. You are actually chaos theory. Get out of my life if you eat bread like that. He did it!
That's perfect. Enjoy.
Carcinogens.
Yeah! And that's how you cook bread. Thank you, How To Basics, for that very informational video. Let's learn about how to make fudge brownies now. Everyone needs to learn how to make fudge brownies.
Do we really need?
These chocolate
do we?
brownies contain a
Yes, we
gooey
do.
chocolate
Because I want to pack some fudge. Let me pack fudge, Tia.
fudge center. They are
bend
incredibly
over.
delicious and very easy to make. You will need plain flour.
I mean,
cocoa
legitimately, making brownies is as easy as making bread. If you can make bread, you can make brownies. So how could this
Yeah.
possibly go wrong?
The problem
How could this possibly
is-
go wrong, guys?
powder. Brown
problem is
sugar,
good
unsalted
brownies
butter, dark baking
are
chocolate,
a
dark
different
chocolate.
story.
Have you ever made mug brownies?
Yeah.
Why?
Surprising. Why? Why not?
I mean, fair. But like, there are legitimately people who have never seen How To Basic before that are gonna get a very, very interesting cultural experience out of watching these videos. There are some people who are sat there going, I'm sure that one video was just a meme, right?
Chocolate chips, eggs, salt, vanilla extract, and chocolate fudge. To start, place 200 grams of unsalted butter and 200 grams of dark chocolate chips into a double boil.
Wait, did you know that we have a Discord and a Twitch? No? Well, now you do. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you click those little links over there and be part of the fun? Just like the rest of us cool kids, you know what I'm saying?
Making a ganache,
Continuously
okay?
stir until smooth.
Actually making brownies, let's go.
That's a ganache.
Perfect. Remove from heat and transfer to a large mixing bowl. Measure out and add 1 cup of brown sugar. Mix.
See what I
thoroughly.
mean? The dude literally knows how to make good food.
Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix. Crack in 3 eggs. Mix well until smooth. Add half a cup of flour. Mix. Add 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Mix.
That wasn't a quarter cup.
Add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix.
See, when you watch one of these videos, it's the ultimate edging sensation of wondering not if, but when he decides to put the mixture
Chaos.
up his butthole. Or add
Have
extreme
you-
amount of eggs.
Have you checked
Take
your?
180 gram
My. Checked my what, Tia? Check my. Check my butthole. God damn it, Tia!
bar of dark cooking chocolate.
I don't
Roughly
have the
chop it into
soundbite, so
chunks. Add to the
unfortunately, you
brownie
get
mixture.
away.
Mix thoroughly.
Oh, this looks tasty though.
Spray
Fuck,
a
I'd eat
square
that with a
Okay,
spoon.
you know what I was about to say? Screw making the brownies. I would just eat that. Give me
Yeah,
brownie
I'm-
mix.
I'm in the same horrible boat.
And you want to know what? It's
because
the
I'm-
texture. Why would I want brownies that I have to chew when I can just guzzle down the mixture like a goddamn fondue? Mmm, salmonella.
Spray a
need
square
that
tin with oil
chocolatey
and
goodness
line
in
with
me.
parchment paper. Pour mixture into the pan. Ensure it's evenly spread around. Carefully place into your oven at 160 degrees Celsius, fan forced, for 28 minutes.
Or 320 degrees Fahrenheit for you Americans out there.
Remove from oven.
See what I mean?
Remove
The dude's
brownies.
actually made good
perfect.
brownies.
Garnish with vanilla ice cream, chopped
Oh
walnut.
god, oh god. I'm taking my mum to a very fancy restaurant tomorrow for her birthday, and they do an amazing brownie ice cream. And I cannot wait to have that.
And
I've
chocolate
been this
fudge.
hard in a long time.
Serve and enjoy.
Why has he not like thrown eggs at it yet? Where's the required
Kari,
shovel?
Kari, we're only halfway in, dude.
Oh my god, his nightmare is just making food normally. Man, that must be what it's like being a university student.
Oh my god, there's blood on the floor.
Oh my god, he dreamt he made good food. Now time to fuck it up.
Violence this time.
Hey,
Oh! Oh! Oh, I see.
Here we go.
I
This is what we
see.
were waiting for.
Oh no. Egg mix.
And you want to know what? It will probably still mix together into a decent brownie.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Ew.
remove from oven and serve. Garnish with chocolate fudge.
Ew!
Oh my god, he's actually showing what it's like to what your toilet looks like after you've been to Taco Bell.
Fucking Van Gogh painting over here. Jesus Christ. Oh, I hate. I hate this.
What do you think his parents think about him, by the way?
I
Like, he has to
genuinely-
explain to his parents that this is what he does for a living. And the thing
I hate
is, nobody knows his identity. Like, everybody thinks that it's Max Fosh. Not Max Fosh, Max Mofo. Like, we know that this guy knows Max Mofo. But nobody knows who How To Basic actually is. Maybe I'm How To Basic. Maybe Tia's How To Basic. Maybe
No.
you're How To Basic.
I don't have this level of unhinged. It's not me.
Serve and enjoy.
I really hope
Oh.
they give all the refuse of this to like a farm or something for pigs, because this feels like a lot of wasted food.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, God.
Oh no! Don't
No!
get into it! No! Ew! Oh god!
I'm
my
so
tism!
offended.
My autistic senses!
I'm so-
oh god!
I'm so
I could
offended.
deal with the Geneva Convention violation of food monstrosity, but that getting into bed covered in chocolate sauce? Oh my god, the touchy-feely tism of that! Ugh! Now he's fully knows it and everything. POV, you're a toddler that's just pooped your pants. Mommy, I made poopy in the bed.
hate, violence, hate, rage, hate, war crime, hate.
Yep, there is a special place in hell for people like that. You know what? We're going to rotate through. We're going to watch one of his most popular videos. Because you know full well that there are people out there who actively click this stuff to actually get an education on like things that they want to see. Yeah. Let's. You know what, Tia, you choose. Which one should we check out?
Oh fuck! Wasn't there one where he was frying eggs originally?
Literally what it looks like when you're rage baiting someone. You know when you're like when you've been told to do something and you purposely get it wrong to upset people? That's what this is. Let's make Big Mac sauce. I'm sure this will be perfectly normal.
How to make homemade.
Okay, before we go into this, I want to tell you my other horror story from my university accommodation. Because, like, yeah, you know, when you're in university accommodation, you basically live off of rice, beans, and ramen. Or you're the one kid in my student accommodation who lived off fast food because his parents were filthy fucking rich and lubricated his wallet so he never had to cook food for himself to begin with. But that's beside the point. There was one person in our student flats that was so unhygienic, but they it was around Christmas time, right? And I was going back to my mum's house for Christmas. So I was going to be gone for about 2 weeks. Now, I left, and there was a bit of a mess in the kitchen. Somebody's takeaway food was still on the side. There was still some stuff in the dish, in the washing bin. So I go away for Christmas. I'm gone for 2 weeks. I come back, and the takeaway food is still on the side. But the thing is, they hadn't even eaten that much of the food. So there was a lot of food that was still there for 2 weeks. Now, this wasn't the bad part. The bad part was that it had been left there for so long, it had been growing mold, and that mold had started growing up the side of the fridge that it had been put next to. And ladies and gentlemen, that was how the Last of Us infection started. Cordyceps started in my accommodation. And the thing is, because I was one of the only people there who had any sense of self-preservation or, like, self-care, everyone just expected me to clean things up because everyone else was not willing to clean up themselves. They were expecting everyone else to do it for them. I swear to God, I will never live with other people that aren't someone I love like that again. Fuck students, I swear to God. Anyway, that's my horror story.
Big Mac sauce. The top secret Big Mac sauce recipe has been leaked online. Now you can make it for yourself.
Daddy McDonald's has leaked his juices? That's crazy.
In a mixing bowl, add the following: mayonnaise, pickled relish, grated onion, ketchup, mustard, rice wine vinegar, sugar, paprika.
I mean, real talk though, like KFC's secret recipe, McDonald's Big Mac recipe, they're really not that complicated. You can figure out the ingredients in them really easily.
Salt, onion powder, garlic powder. Mix.
Mostly because they're not allowed to not show what's actually in their food due to health and safety. Why? Why? No. No! Oh God, here we go. All of those unborn chickens!
Give it a taste.
Oh.
More. Big mix. Big mix.
So, I don't know about you, but the sensory overload of reaching into that and squeezing it with my finger is too much.
Eggplant!
Aubergine.
Stop beating it! It's already dead!
Could be beaten more. Oh, the bare toes between it is too much.
That sensory the sense of having that gunk between your feet, like, it is as bad as getting, like, somebody with autism or sensory awareness. People, that would be worse than having damp wrist cuffs or damp socks or wearing damp trousers or having sand in your socks.
Me. I hate it.
Add another Big Mac. Add another Big Mac. Add another Big Mac. Add another Big Mac!
Also, Park, thank you for the donation, dude. Oh my God, it's Ronald McDonald!
Oh, I hated that.
He's British, you can tell, because he's got summer teeth, because some are here and some are there.
Ew!
Why How To Basic? How To Basic has always been posing the question if they could, not stopping and asking the question if they should. Because you know what? Life finds a way.
Finds a way.
Perfect. In a slow cooker, add the Big Mac mixture.
God.
Coke. Mix.
I absolutely love that How To Basic fell off to a degree, because now there's a whole new generation of people that are discovering his content and now realizing that Skibbity Toilet existed before Skibbity Toilet. Jesus Christ.
Perfection. You've just made McDonald's famous Big Mac sauce at home in a matter
Anyway,
of
it probably
minutes.
doesn't taste too bad.
Enjoy.
I wonder how many times these guys have got food poisoning from that food they've made.
I really hope it's a lot.
I remember there was a video they put out a long time ago. Yeah, this one! Literally. Okay, guys, please do not be put off by the fact that this video is 8 hours long, okay? Do not be put off by the fact this is 8 hours long, okay? I told you that we're going to learn how to cook today, and this is the best reactionary content we've ever had the chance to watch. We're going to watch the whole damn thing!
Tomato paste, fresh parsley, garlic, bay leaves, Worcestershire sauce, olive oil, dried
Oh my God, they say
rosemary,
Worcestershire
caraway
correctly.
seeds, dried thyme, paprika, salt, pepper, and most importantly, a slow cooker. Step 1. Add the following ingredients to the slow cooker.
Did he retire?
2
No,
tablespoons
he
of
literally put
olive
out a
oil,
video
1
like
kilogram of
14
diced
hours
cumin,
ago.
1 large chopped onion,
Much to
400
everyone's
grams of
disgust.
halved baby potatoes, 3 chopped
See
carrots,
that?
1
That right
quarter
there?
cup of
That looks
all-purpose
good.
flour, 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh parsley,
well, I
tomato
have
paste,
some already.
dried
I already
rosemary,
have some
caraway
complaints.
seeds, dried thyme.
I mean, it's a
should've browned
hot
the
pot.
beef
It's very
first.
hard to do a
3
hot pot
minced
wrong.
garlic cloves,
You
1
should have
tablespoon of
browned the beef
Worcestershire
first.
sauce,
But
Either
yes,
way.
you should have.
dried bay leaves,
But
1 tablespoon
like the
of
fact
whole
that he's actually
peppercorns,
making something
1
that's
teaspoon of
culinarily
salt,
balanced
3
is
cups
a
of beef
god
stock.
tier.
Mix well until it's
Is he gonna really stir it for 8 hours?
cover and cook
No.
on low heat for 8 hours.
That being said, the time I have
Now, How To
one
Basic,
minor problem.
How To Basic sat here and said to themselves, I could do a compilation. I could speed the time up. But no, my guy actually sat there for 8 hours. And what's sadder is not the fact that he actually sat there and let it cook for 8 hours. It's that there are people out there that actually went through the entire video and catalogued every small noise that How To Basic made whilst he was sat there waiting for it to cook. And you can see by the timeline where the bullshit happens, like at 5 hours and 9 minutes.
Well, he straight up just made a beef stew.
Wait, he made a move. He legitimately waited the whole 8 hours for this. Talk about committing to the bit.
Thoroughly stir the
And you know, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good.
Hold the-
I'd eat that.
Well,
Should have
pull the
browned
bay
meat.
leaves out, and I will be
Taste
all
test
for it.
stew. Add more salt if required.
I'd say add a bit of flour to it to thicken it up a little bit. Maybe a little bit of maybe
Nah, cornstarch.
cornstarch. Sorry, that's what I mean.
cornstarch.
Not flour. Cornstarch. Add a bit of cornstarch. Throw in a few maybe a few croutons. Add a bit of crunch to it. Dude, that looks tasty. I'd eat that on a cold day.
Stir. Taste test. Add more salt if required.
Oh, here we go.
Stir. Taste test. Add more salt
Oh
if required.
no!
Oh,
He's putting in the salty tears of every. Oh god damn it!
Oh.
Taste test.
And yet there's still not enough there is still not enough sodium here to represent Pirate Software's tears of losing the
Fuck.
Let's Stop Killing Games movement.
Too
Yeah,
much
fuck
salt.
that guy.
Use your Dyson vacuum cleaner to remove some. Taste test. Remove more salt with the Dyson.
Takes one spoonful of this soup and is like, do you have hiccups? No, these are heart attacks.
Curry, I'm actually.
Taste test.
This is
Add salt.
a food
Taste
crime.
test. This.
Oh my god, what a waste of
No,
8
there's
hours.
the eggs. Man.
Taste test. Add eggs. Taste test. Added too much egg? Remove some with the Dyson.
Oh my god, F's
Taste
in the
test.
chat for that vacuum.
Remove
I'm-
too much egg? Add some.
Ah! Ew!
Taste.
Oh.
Ew, brother! Ew!
Oh.
Test.
Papa Nurgle even thinks that this is a crime against
Serve in a
food.
bowl. Add pepper to taste. Enjoy.
Mmm. forbidden cereal. Wow. Okay, well that was an experience.
Oh, I hated every moment of that.
So I mean, at the end of the day, like at least we're learning, right? At least we're learning. Now we can learn how to be Squid Games.
How to make dalgona candy. Making the famous dalgona candy from Squid Game is incredibly
As somebody
easy.
who just
Anyone
watched
can
Squid
make it
Game
to
season
perfection
3,
in a matter of minutes. You will
this is
need
actually going to be better than season
sugar,
3.
baking soda, cooking spray, baking paper, a non-stick frying pan, a cookie cutter, and a chopstick. Step 1.
See,
prep. Place
what
down
you
a
guys
sheet of
should be
baking
realizing
paper.
now is that I'm not doing this as a React Andy because I wanted something to react to. I wanted to watch this to make you all suffer for making me suffer the other day when we were streaming. This is my revenge. You're welcome.
Place your cookie
I have
cutter
done
onto the
nothing
baking
wrong
paper.
and I am
Thoroughly
made to
spray the
suffer.
cookie cutter and
It's
baking
a
paper
martyr.
with
Yeah,
cooking
you haven't
oil.
done anything wrong
Step 2,
yet.
making the candy.
I've
Place
done
your
nothing wrong
non-stick frying
ever.
pan onto
I'm
your
completely
stovetop. Turn
innocent.
it onto low flame. Add 3 tablespoons of sugar into the pan. Immediately begin stirring with a chopstick. Ensure you continue stirring the entire cooking process. Be patient. It may
caramelization.
take several minutes for the sugar
Yep.
to
Glorious,
begin to melt.
glorious chemistry. This isn't
Put me
cooking.
up.
Well, I mean, cooking is chemistry, but this is the ultimate form of learning how to do chemistry.
At first
Put me
sign
on
of
the
sugar
stove,
beginning
then
to
that's what I
melt,
look like.
Add 1 pinch of baking soda. Thoroughly mix it all together. Continue
Behold,
Oh, I
stirring
have
until the
science.
desired honeycomb color is
Caramel.
achieved. When all the sugar is completely
caramel.
dissolved, remove from heat. Immediately
sweet like
pour it
caramel.
onto the baking paper. Grab your cookie cutter
Sweet
and
like
make an
cherry
imprint in the
pie.
middle of the candy. Remove the cookie cutter. Perfect. That looks so good.
Patience is not a virtue for this man.
No.
I mean, at least he cleaned his
Add 3
pan.
tablespoons of sugar. Immediately begin stirring with a chopstick. Add 1 pinch of baking soda. Thoroughly mix it all
I see
together.
where this is
Immediately
going.
pour it
No.
onto the baking paper. Make an imprint in the middle of the candy.
Patience,
Remove the cookie
motherfucker!
cutter.
Patience!
Add 3
You
tablespoons.
know what? At least he tried, which is more than a lot of you could be saying. Have you guys tried making this? Do you know if this is as easy as it looks? Because it really isn't.
Immediately
How to Basic is a culinary genius. You guys just don't appreciate his genius, okay?
add 1 thoroughly mix it all together. Immediately pour it onto the baking middle of the cookie cutter. Add 3 tablespoons of sugar. Thoroughly mix it all together. Pour it onto the baking.
We burned it that time.
Oh, brother. There is nothing worse in life than knowing you somehow burnt sugar. Burning sugar is somehow the same catastrophe as burning salad.
In the middle of the cutter.
Somebody
Add
who
3 tablespoons
used to
of thoroughly mix it all
make
together. Pour it
coffee
onto the baking paper.
every Christmas.
Sugar. Immediately.
This is such a mood.
Pour it onto the baking paper.
Oh.
Papa Nurgle wants
Oh.
their fetus back.
Oh no.
In the middle of the Add 3 tablespoons of sugar.
Yes, yes, you almost had it!
Pour it onto the middle of the cutter.
Just needs to cool, homie.
Remove the cookie cutter.
It just
Is
needs
it
to
not
cool,
working? Make
homie.
your own homemade mixture.
Oh, so now they're just making cookies.
Immediately begin stirring with a chopstick. Ensure you can.
Whoa! Perfect! Hold it right there, How to Basic. You did it! You did it! You made the thing! Now stop. Stop. Please, stop. You have done it. You have done it. Everyone, guys, he's done it, right? How to Basic has made the Dalgona candy. We can all corroborate with our eyes that that is definitely a Dalgona candy. Microplastics and all.
Kari.
Continue stirring the entire cooking process. Be patient. It may take several minutes for the sugar to begin to melt. Remove from heat. Immediately pour it onto the baking paper. Grab your cookie cutter and make an imprint in the middle of the candy. Remove the cookie cutter. Still not working? Print off a picture of the candy. Perfect. That looks so good. Enjoy.
I mean, I'd still rather eat that than a fucking McDonald's Big Mac.
True.
How to make authentic
Amazing. No, I've always wanted to learn how to make Italian lasagna.
Step 1. Making the homemade pasta dough.
Well, why don't you cut
will
more of
need
these? How to
pasta
Basic
flour,
is always very
salt,
informational.
And eggs. To start, we're going to measure out 800 grams of pasta flour.
Guys, take note, take note. We're actually going to learn how to make a good lasagna this time. Everything else has been a troll.
Pour the
This is
flour
actually a
onto
real
wooden
guide
chopping
now.
board, then make
Yeah,
a well
yeah,
in the
yeah,
center.
Curry.
Add a pinch of salt.
Just think of all the
Crack
pasta
eggs
abilities.
into the well. Using a fork, start to
This reaction area is over. I'm going to go to bed. Bye.
slowly incorporate the eggs and flour together.
He's
Only 1
actually
PM.
making a flour bowl. I love
Continue
that.
doing
Yeah.
this until the mixture
So that was one of the
becomes
first. That was one of the things I got taught when I was a chef, and it blew my fucking mind that you could just use the flour as a bowl.
thick. When the mixture is no longer runny, start using your hands to knead the dough.
Grandma
Knead the
says
dough
this is
for
how you make
approximately
fucking
10
pasta.
minutes. After
She was
10
right.
minutes, the dough is elastic, smooth, and slightly tacky.
Oh,
Oh,
me too.
no wonder this is actually going correctly, because How to Basic was kidnapped and somebody's hijacked his channel.
his legs are tied up. Do it again.
Roll the dough
wish
into
somebody
a
would tie me
ball
up like
and
that.
wrap it in cling film.
Promise.
Place in the fridge
Oh,
and
well,
let it sit
hey.
for about 30 minutes. I recommend
I
cleaning
happen to
as you
have
go
some. I
to
happen to
avoid a
have some
large
rope and
cleanup
some
at the
duct tape
end.
on
While
hand.
the pasta dough is sitting
Shibari?
in the fridge, move on to the
Shibari?
next step.
More like
Step
Shibaras.
two, making the authentic
Fuck, I love
bolognese sauce.
Shibari.
You will need
Fuck yeah.
passata,
Did I ever send
red
you the
wine,
photos of me and Shibari?
Yes, once. However, I would not oppose to you sending me them again. Because I know which one you're gonna send. I can guarantee it'll look fantastic. Use more eggs? Yeah, there's not enough eggs for this to be a typical thing.
All right, chat. I'm sending Tia some photos of me and Shibari, and none of you are allowed to see it either.
I wait to see with bated breath.
This is a treat for Tia and Tia alone. You're welcome.
pork and beef mince, pork
Oh,
rashers,
pork and
tomato
beef mince.
paste,
Interesting.
olive oil, onion, garlic,
Alright.
salt, bay leaves, sugar,
Yep,
pepper,
you did send me
basil,
this
and
previously.
Parmesan. To start, we're
Oh
going to
god,
peel
Parmesan.
and
I could
dice
just eat
one
blocks
large
of
brown
Parmesan
onion.
like an absolute caveman.
Me too. Also, cute.
Thank God somebody did this. Thank God there's finally going to be an actual guide on this channel now that How to Basic is actually like locked up.
Then, peel and dice 2 garlic
All the
cloves.
coughing.
Place in a bowl and put to one side. Now, we're going to dice 4 pork
Oh.
belly rashers.
Oh God, pork.
Oh.
Okay. I've made something recently which, honest to God, might be one of my favorite pork-based dishes I've ever made. So I get pork belly like this. I use a barbecue beef stock reduction with a bit of red wine. I use that as like the marinade, and I throw in a few herbs and spices, a little bit of Italian dressing, and I then make a cheese white sauce roux a cheese white sauce even, and I put the pork belly on a bed of rice and a fried egg, and it is the most calorific but indulgent thing I have ever eaten in my life. The richness of the barbecue reduction with the earthiness of the rice on a cold day with a few veggies thrown in there as well. Mwah. And that kind of stuff can be made for meal prep. Like I made a week's supply of that kind of food to help me with my food portioning. And it's so tasty.
So what I get at when you get out here, what I'm hearing is we're gonna do that, but I'm gonna throw a more American and a little bit more Mexican twist on it because
When I go out to see you, Tia, I am expecting to come back 5 stone heavier.
Kari, we're gonna deep fry that pork belly.
Place a frying pan onto your cooktop.
Talk
over
food to me
medium heat.
more, you slut.
I've got a lot that we could talk about. We just weirdly enough,
Olive oil.
we don't talk about food very
Add the
often.
diced pork belly. Cook
I think we
until
should. I
brown.
think one of my donathon incentives is to do a cooking stream. Albeit when I move house, I will actually be
Remember
doing
to
it.
clean
I
as you
will be
go.
getting a hand
Not
cam
round
stream so I can actually do more hand cam stuff.
Place a pot onto your cooktop. Turn
Oh,
on
but why
high
is there so
heat.
much carbon
Add
in there?
olive oil.
Clean
Diced
your
onion.
pot.
Stir. Add the garlic. Cook until the onion starts to soften. Add 1
Well, I mean, there's
kilogram of
seasoning, but then there's just like ingrained carbon.
pork
There
and
is,
beef
but
mince.
stainless picks it up after
Using a
time,
wooden
over
spoon,
time anyway,
break up the
when it's
mince.
well used.
Add salt.
And that doesn't look too bad at
Add
all.
I mean,
pepper.
yeah,
Otherwise,
no,
you can
I've
use-
definitely seen worse. I just don't like the idea of there being dregs of carbon in there. Like, there's a difference between burnt on flakes of food versus actually seasoning your steel. For those who don't
Yeah,
know,
no.
seasoning your thing is where the best example I can give you, or the more visual version of that, is when you season a pestle.
Stir until meat has fully browned. Add 1 cup of red wine.
Ah, he's putting wine in that.
Thoroughly
Good man,
stir.
good man.
140 grams of tomato paste.
That's so
Stir.
much tomato paste, but also correct.
Ground pork
However,
belly, handful of fresh basil,
Would have browned
4
it
bay
instead
leaves.
before
Stir.
adding the.
I would have hoped you would have
I would've
chopped
re-
up the Bailey, but okay.
I would have too, but I also would have done the red wine at the end
One
and
teaspoon.
reduced.
Yeah,
sugar.
no, true. Then it doesn't get lost in the flavor of everything else.
end of the
Because
Parmesan
basically, when you
block
cook it
off.
down like that, you just cook
Place
out
it into the
90%. Oh, yeah, actually, no. Parmesan rind is a good
Reduce
thing
the
It
for
is,
heat
yeah.
this.
and let it
The rind
simmer
of
for
most
4
cheese
to
is
5
usually quite
hours.
bitter and
Ensure you
flavorless,
stir
but
every 30 minutes.
on Parmesan,
Step 3,
I think it kind of
making
works.
The pasta lasagna sheets. You will need
I'm a lazy
a
fuck.
pasta machine and a rolling pin. Remove
I
the
would
dough
love.
ball from
You know,
the
okay.
fridge.
I have an idea. Tia, idea time. You, me,
okay.
cooking stream, and we both have
Okay.
to make ourselves pasta.
Okay.
We can
I don't
choose.
have-
We can choose what pasta, but we have to both choose a pasta type and then make it and then get chat to vote on which looks the best.
Okay. Bet.
Remove the cling film and
Yeah.
pull off a chunk
I'll
of
do
the dough ball.
vermicelli.
Roll
I'm
with a
sorry. I'm
rolling
gonna
pin.
cheat immediately and do vermicelli.
6
Dust
euros
the
there,
pasta
pot.
machine with flour.
Soon in the donathon.
Take the rolled dough and pass it through the thickest setting on your pasta machine. Repeat this.
That will mean
4 to
I'll
5
need a pasta
times.
maker.
Change to the
Yeah, me
second
too.
thickest
I've got that
setting.
exact same
Run
issue.
the sheet
So
through
I don't
one
make
more
pasta from
time.
scratch because it's more effort than it's worth.
Using a knife, evenly divide them into 3 sheets. All
That's
these
true.
steps until the
And like
entire
that's
pasta dough
fine
ball
if you're
has been
having Indian
processed
food, but if
into
you're having a
lasagna
pizza and you're
sheets.
having a
Leave
soup,
air dry for
that's
30
not okay.
minutes.
Oh no, he's escaping containment breach!
Step 4, making
Shoot
the
him.
bechamel sauce.
Somebody get the
You'll
gun!
need
Somebody get the gun! Anyone, get the gun!
Bechamel?
Unsalted butter, plain flour, and ground
Bechamel.
nutmeg.
Also,
Start by
wow.
grating 75 grams of Parmesan cheese.
Flour and milk. That's all a bechamel is. Anything else is extra.
Place a
Okay, you spend all this time
I would
making a
eat that.
lasagna. I
Look,
would just sit there
I
eating
wouldn't
that.
eat that. Me too. Me too. I was thinking
You know,
the same
go
thing.
for all that
Me
effort
too.
of making a fancy meal. You spent 15 hours making this dinner. You know, I'm quite content with a block of cheese.
Bechamel, the mother sauce.
Place a saucepan
No,
onto your cooktop
One of
over low
3
heat.
mother sauces.
Place in
You
60
got
grams
3
of unsalted butter.
because that's what
Completely
roux
melt
are
the
as
butter.
well.
Very true.
Add 1/3 cup of plain flour.
Light
Stir
roux,
until
dark
it
roux, and
thickens up.
bechamel. Mother sauce.
Turn off the heat. Add 1 cup of full cream milk at a time. For a total
Oh,
of
That is
God.
sauce.
Not a good
Each cup
bechamel.
whisk
Did
No.
you see how
combined.
thin it was?
Yeah, like you're so the thing about a
little-
bechamel or a white sauce like this is you're supposed to do it in incremental levels. You put in a small amount, you make a base roux, you boil it down, you add a little bit of milk, let it boil down, get a thicker composite, and then you keep building up slowly but surely over time, and that way you get a nice thick consistency.
Bit of
Yeah,
liquid
adding that much
Parmesan
milk
at a
that
time.
quickly is not a good way to do a bechamel. And literally, that is a saucepan
Add
full.
1 teaspoon
It is
of
so
ground
thin.
nutmeg. Whisk
That is
until
not a good
combined.
bechamel.
Put to
No,
one
Because you
side
basically
to
start with a
completely
roux
cool and
as you're
thicken
building
up.
the bechamel.
Step 5.
This is not
You
good.
take it in steps because you're allowing the chemistry to take place. If you do it like that, the roux is lost instantly and diluted to a point where you're just going to be left with you're left with milk basically.
Soaking the lasagna sheets.
Also,
Place a pot
stop
onto
being
your
scared of
cooktop
dark
filled with
brew. You
water
don't need to
and
make a
bring to
dark brew in
boil.
like 2 hours. You can build
Add
it in 15
approximately
minutes.
3 lasagna sheets at a time to the boiling water. Boil each batch for 3
And I'm
minutes.
well aware.
This
Yeah,
ensures
you're gonna
the
burn a
sheets
dark
will
roux
soften and
eventually.
cook properly.
However,
Repeat
deep fry
these
that
steps until
motherfucker
all
at
the
high
sheets have
temp
been
and you're
softened.
fine.
Step 6. Preparing the lasagna.
Stop being
You
scared
will
of dark
need
roux.
Tia, hold up, hold up.
mozzarella,
We are
shredded
almost through an
Parmesan.
entire how-to
Before
basic
we
video with
begin,
nothing
ensure you
catastrophic
preheat your
happening.
oven to 180
Yeah.
degrees Celsius.
Guys,
fan
we're almost there.
forced.
But there's
Now
only-
that we have
there's only
prepared everything,
2 minutes left on the
finally
video, and
time
how to basic has not
craft the
fucked it up
lasagna.
yet.
Place down your lasagna
Hold,
dish.
hold,
Spread
let
bolognese sauce.
him
Add
cook.
the lasagna sheets.
Let
Add more bolognese
him
sauce.
cook.
Add bechamel sauce. Add parmesan, mozzarella. Repeat this process until the desired amount of layers have been reached.
He's
Coat in a
cooking.
generous amount of mozzarella cheese. Cover in aluminum foil.
Correct.
Place in oven for 40 minutes.
Correct. And remove for like another 40 minutes?
Let him cook. Oh no!
After
He's
40
escaping
minutes,
containment!
remove from oven.
Please, at least finish the food so that we can say we've had one video without it being bastardized by this crazed food man.
Remove the aluminum foil. Using a knife, check
Okay,
to
that,
ensure
I mean,
the
that looks
pasta-
pretty
No!
damn tasty,
no!
but like,
No! It needs
is
another 20 minutes in the oven to brown on top.
it does, because like that's supposed to be like a golden color, but I'd still eat that. But then again, I'm not a picky bitch like some people. Tia.
I am. I am because I believe in doing it right!
Oil. Using a knife, check to ensure that the pasta is cooked.
Why?
Also, she's gonna
Okay,
stab him.
why does this look like the start of a very homoerotic porno?
I mean, you're right. They're gonna get railed over the fucking countertop.
Why does nobody know how to wear trousers in this world?
Oh. No, they're just dead.
Please, how to basic. Please, how to basic. Have mercy on that very mid lasagna.
Oh.
Please. It's a mid lasagna, but it doesn't deserve the treatment you're gonna give it.
Egg.
Ah!
Also, that just came out of the oven. They fucking stuck their hand right in that. Oh, there's the egg.
Return to oven without the aluminium foil. For a further 20 minutes until the
Oh my
cheese has
god, I
turned
feel so
golden
sorry for the person who has to clean that.
That's perfect. Remove from oven.
Tia, I want to cry.
Enjoy.
I want to cry,
We made
Tia.
An authentic Italian homemade lasagna from scratch.
If that is authentic Italian lasagna, then my name is Pope Gregory the 9th of Mars, and I deem Earth to be a catastrophic failure, and we will purge this with extra-dicious hellfire. Tia, it's okay, it's okay. Cry into my chest, cry into my chest. My titties will make you happy.
Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's a catastrophe, yes, but at least it's not Jamie Oliver levels of catastrophe.
Oh, there's no jam in the fried rice.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think me and Tia need to go and like
I have a headache.
have like some recovery time. So if you guys have learned anything from this video, please let me know down in the comments. And if you'd like to seek a therapist for the catastrophic damage it's done to your brain, I can't help you there. So I'll see you in the next video. Tia, do you have any last words before we have to head out and run to the hills?
Yeah, I have one. It's